What if I told you that before you even woke up this morning, your phone already knew where you were? It knew what time you fell asleep, how many times you picked it up during the night, the weather outside your window, the fastest route to your office, the coffee shop you're most likely to visit today. It even knows where you'll probably be tomorrow. Not because someone is secretly watching you, but because your smartphone has quietly become one of the most sophisticated data collection devices ever created. Every tap, every swipe, every search, every photo, every location, every second. Thousands of invisible signals are constantly being transformed into something far more valuable than information. A prediction about you, about your habits, your decisions, your future. The strange part is that most of us volunteered for it, without ever realizing what we were giving away. This isn't a story about surveillance. It's a story about the invisible version of yourself that your phone is building every single day. Just 20 years ago, our phones had one job: making calls, sending text messages. That was it. Today, your smartphone has become something completely different. It wakes you up, guides you through traffic, stores your photos, pays for your groceries, tracks your workouts, measures your sleep, remembers your passwords, answers your questions, and for many people, it spends more time with them than any other human being. Think about your own phone. How many times have you unlocked it today? 20? 50? Maybe 100 times. Each interaction seems insignificant. A quick message, a photo, a Google search, checking the weather, opening Instagram for a few seconds. Nothing feels important, but your smartphone doesn't see isolated moments. It sees patterns, tiny fragments, assembled into an incredibly detailed portrait of your life. It doesn't simply know where you are. It knows where you usually are on Mondays. It doesn't simply know who you called. It knows who you call most often. It doesn't simply know that you went to a restaurant. It knows which restaurants you prefer, how often you visit them, and how long you stay. Every action leaves a digital footprint, and unlike human memory, your phone never forgets. But collecting information is only the first step. The real question is, what happens after your data is collected? Every time you touch your phone, you leave behind a trace. Most of these traces are so small, you never notice them. Opening a map, searching for a restaurant, listening to your favorite song, watching a video before going to bed, checking tomorrow's weather. Individually, they seem completely meaningless, but together, they tell an extraordinary story. Your story. Imagine someone following you every single day, not watching everything you do, just writing down tiny details. What time you wake up, where you stop for coffee, how long you stay at work, which supermarket you visit, how often you exercise, which restaurants you return to. After a few weeks, they wouldn't know everything about you, but they would know enough to predict many of your decisions. Your smartphone works in a surprisingly similar way, not because it understands your thoughts, but because human behavior is often incredibly predictable. Patterns begin to appear. Monday mornings, the same route, the same music, the same breakfast, the same gym, the same evening routine. Without realizing it, you create a digital rhythm, and algorithms are exceptionally good at recognizing patterns. Location data, search history, app usage, Bluetooth connections, Wi-Fi networks, photos, calendar events, shopping history, fitness activity, weather checks, voice assistants. Every signal adds another tiny piece to an enormous puzzle. None of these pieces seem dangerous on their own, but together, they become incredibly powerful. The goal isn't simply to know who you are. The goal is to understand what you'll probably do next. Because if someone can predict your behavior, they can personalize almost everything you see. Advertisements, recommendations, videos, products, routes, news, music, even the notifications that appear on your screen. Your phone isn't just reacting to your actions. Increasingly, it's trying to anticipate them. And here's something most people never think about. Your phone doesn't only learn from you, it also learns from millions of other people. Every anonymous interaction helps improve systems designed to recognize human behavior. The more data they receive, the better they become at making predictions, which means that every swipe, every search, every tap doesn't simply describe your past. It quietly shapes your digital future. But collecting information isn't the most fascinating part, because eventually, all those tiny fragments become something else, something that looks surprisingly similar to you. Imagine meeting someone who knows exactly what time you wake up, where you work, which coffee you order, what music helps you relax, how often you exercise, what time you usually fall asleep, what you buy, what you watch, and even what you're likely to search for tomorrow. You would probably assume they know you extremely well. Now imagine that someone isn't a person. It's a collection of algorithms. Over time, every interaction with your phone creates something invisible, a model, a profile, a digital version of you. Not your face, not your fingerprint, not even your name, your behavior. And behavior is often more valuable than identity itself. Because names tell companies who you are, behavior tells them what you're about to do. Think about Netflix. How does it know what series you might enjoy next? Spotify. How does it recommend songs you've never heard, but somehow end up loving? Amazon. How does it suggest products just when you need them? Google Maps. How does it know your destination before you even type it? None of these systems can read your mind. They don't need to. They observe patterns, then compare them with millions of people who behave in similar ways. If thousands of people with habits similar to yours usually stop for coffee after work, the system begins expecting you to do the same. If people who watched one documentary often watch another one next, that recommendation appears on your screen. Every prediction becomes slightly better. Every interaction teaches the system something new. Little by little, your digital twin becomes more accurate. Sometimes, it notices changes before you do. A new hobby, a different commute, a change in your sleeping routine. Even small changes in your daily habits can reveal important moments in your life. Your smartphone isn't simply recording events. It's continuously updating. It's understanding of who you are becoming. The strange thing is, this digital version of you never gets tired, never forgets, never stops learning, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even while you're sleeping, some researchers believe that predictive algorithms will continue becoming so accurate, they'll know what you're likely to do before you've consciously made the decision yourself. Not because they can see the future, but because they understand human patterns better than ever before. Your phone doesn't know your dreams, it knows your habits, and habits are often enough. But what happens when algorithms become so good that they stop predicting your choices and start influencing them? Chapter 4. Every morning, before you've even had your first coffee, algorithms are already making decisions. Not for you, but around you. Which news appears first? Which videos are recommended? Which products you see? Which routes your GPS suggests? Which songs begin to play? Most of these choices feel completely natural. You rarely stop and ask yourself, why am I seeing this? The answer is simple. Because an algorithm believes there is a high probability that you'll interact with it. Think about your favorite streaming platform. Thousands of movies are available, yet only a handful appear on your home screen. Not by chance, but because a prediction engine has ranked them specifically for you. Open a social media app. Within seconds, you're scrolling through content selected from millions of possibilities. The algorithm has already decided what deserves your attention first. Every second you stay teaches it something new. Did you stop scrolling? Did you watch until the end? Did you like it? Did you share it? Every action becomes feedback, and feedback makes the system smarter. Over time, your digital profile becomes increasingly accurate, Not perfect, but surprisingly close. This doesn't mean algorithms control your life. You still make your own decisions, but they influence what information reaches you. And information shapes choices. Imagine entering a supermarket where every product on every shelf has been rearranged specifically for you. The snacks you usually buy, placed at eye level. The coffee you love, waiting at the end of the aisle. The products you're most likely to purchase, always appearing first. That is exactly what happens inside your phone. Except the supermarket never closes, and every shelf changes continuously. Powered by billions of data points, powered by artificial intelligence, powered by the digital version of you. The most powerful recommendation systems in the world don't simply respond to human behavior anymore. They learn from it, improve because of it, and slowly become better at predicting what will capture your attention. Every notification, every recommendation, every advertisement, every suggested video exists for one simple reason: because an algorithm believes there is a chance you will click, and sometimes it's right. The most valuable product on the internet isn't information, it's human attention. If your phone has been quietly learning about you for years, one question still remains. Was all of this really free? Chapter 5. For thousands of years, information was one of humanity's most valuable resources. Today, it still is. The difference is that much of it is created by us. Every single day, without even noticing. Every location, every search, every photo, every message, every purchase, every route, every interaction. Tiny fragments that together create an extraordinary picture of modern life. Your smartphone didn't become one of the most powerful technologies ever created because it fits inside your pocket. It became powerful because it connects billions of people while quietly learning from every interaction. And despite everything you've seen, this isn't a story about fear. It's a story about awareness. The apps you use every day bring incredible value. They help you communicate, travel, work, learn, create, navigate the world. Most of us wouldn't want to live without them. The real question isn't whether technology is good or bad. Technology has never been the problem. The real question is, how much of yourself are you willing to exchange for convenience? Every generation makes invisible trade-offs. Our grandparents traded time for electricity. Our parents traded paper for computers. We traded privacy for connection. And perhaps it was worth it. Perhaps it wasn't. Only history will answer that question. But one thing is already certain. Artificial intelligence will make these systems far more intelligent than anything we've ever experienced. Tomorrow's devices won't simply understand what you do. They'll become better at understanding why you do it. And that changes everything. The next time you unlock your phone, take a moment. Look at the screen in your hand. It feels like a simple piece of glass. But behind it, millions of processors, thousands of data centers, billions of lines of code, and decades of scientific innovation are working together to understand the world, and perhaps to understand you better than ever before. The question is no longer whether your phone knows you. The real question is, how well will it know you 10 years from now? This is only the beginning, because the future is already in your pocket. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy documentaries that reveal the hidden technologies shaping our world, consider subscribing to the Atlas Project, because every week we uncover another invisible system that quietly powers modern civilization.